Good evening. My name is Craig Harden, and I'm here to speak to you about my informative speech and my persuasive, pardon me. The informative speech is just want to talk a little bit about my career, a career I've chosen. It's the main reason I chose it is because of my experience. I've been in the telecommunications industry for about 32 years. It's a very rewarding experience, especially if you start from the bottom the way I did and have worked my way through the years to where I'm at as a manager now. It's a very rewarding career. It's a very well-paying career once you get in after a few years under your belt. And it's also a way that you can also use that out in the public while speaking to someone. They see your actions and they see how you deal with certain situations, because there is very high levels of stress at times. A lot of us want to be a boss, but once you get to be the boss, we're not really prepared for the level of stress that may come at you at different times, whether it be from your customer or whether it be from your other management. But the telecommunications is a very, very important, and the thesis statement of this speech is basically that if you work hard, you may start at the bottom, but if you work hard and you take your time and you listen and you watch those around you, you can eventually start making those steps up through your career, which will enable you to, again, be a witness and show those under your tutelage how they can also become a very important person when it comes out to people seeing those in the public. My informative part of my speech, I will do my best not to get emotional because I'm very emotional about the topic, is basically jail ministry. I've been involved in the jail ministry now for about 4 years, and it's a very rewarding career because I look at it, and my thesis is basically we have homeless shelters, we have child protective services, we have services for children, we have services for just about everyone there is out there. But when you step back and you take a look at it, when it comes to a jail, really all we have is a housing unit, and these are the lost and the forgotten. And I've spent the last 3 or 4 years dealing and meeting with lots of people. They have no idea how they think we're helping them, but then in return, they're helping us. And one of the visual aid that I have here is basically, as bad as I hate to say it, it's an obituary of someone that I was able and privileged to witness to in jail. He'd been in jail for murder. He'd been in jail for doing a lot of things. He'd been a very bad person throughout his life. But came up to me towards the end of his time there in jail. He was sick, and he basically asked for forgiveness. Now, I didn't know Freddie from anyone other than the fact that he was someone that was in the ministry at times. But that's what it's about. You have a lost soul that's sitting in there that no one cares about. So when you read this and you realize that he had a first-class ticket going southbound, and that's one of the things I always say is first-class ticket going south, and all he wanted was a coach ticket going north. He was forgiven, and that's what it's about. So I hope that maybe through this in the future I'll be able to share some of this better with you. But that's a thesis, and that's the purpose, and that's the purpose we're all here for. Thank you for your time.